So guys, remember what I said in the last ban list review? Let's just recap the speed duel ban list, okay? FTK was answered. Well, it turns out it's not good enough.
Ain't quit playing with me, man. No, for real, don't play like that. Are you serious?
Probably the best version of the Utopia FTK is still legal, and it might need an emergency ban list. If you guys saw my last Utopia FTK video, that FTK actually got patched very quickly by the skill not letting you go into Utopia Ray V the way we did in that combo. After that, people replaced Sheehan Spy with Catapult Turtle, and instead of normal summoning a level 4, tribute summon the Catapult and use this effect to tribute your 8k Leah Ray to burn the opponent for game. Now though, we've got a much more toxic way. Instead, you still use Sheehan Spy, but you also use the spell card Utopia Buster, which if you have Utopia on board, it destroys an opponent's monster and burns them by half that monster's attack. So you're going to do exactly the same combo as I showed you in the first Utopia FTK video. I'll just show you a quick version of me doing it on screen. You don't have to extend as much. You just need 2 Utopias with one of them being 8k Leah Ray. You Sheehan Spy it to your opponent, then use Utopia Buster to bust their Utopia. And since it's a spell card, they can't negate this with Leah Ray anyway, so it doesn't matter. They're pretty much just done for if you can pull this off. But you guys aren't like that. You're not scummy FTK player. You might play stall, control, or even long ass combo decks.
Lakers in 5.
Many people find those decks annoying, but they are just as valid to enjoy as any other playstyle. But FTK decks? Nah, you guys wouldn't do that. You're better than that.
So why make this video on, Dad?
Well, I think first of all, it's important for me to rectify when I said something that wasn't true, even if I didn't know that it wasn't true. But I also wanted you guys to know there's more toxicity to prepare for in this upcoming format. Nibiru should work just fine here. Joel and Lockbird helps a lot too. And Effect Veiler, if you time it correctly against Utopia Double, you can prevent them from getting the FTK. Another thing is, using skills that give you extra life, like Sky Strikers with a Link Dark Ray, they won't get FTK'd by this. Here's a little deck list to show you how it would be built. Of course, taking the new ban list into account. And with all that out of the way, I got something to ask for you guys. If you know of or are able to find any other legal FTKs in Duel Links, leave them in the comments so we can expose all of them and hopefully get enough attention on them for Konami to do something about it. It's clearly not enough to hit just one FTK at a time, like Konami's been doing. If they're only aware of one at a time, then who exactly can blame them? Maybe as a community, we can help put a stop to all the FTKs, since Konami has shown interest in deleting them from the game. I can't help but mention that this FTK is pretty much impossible without the use of a skill. In fact, pretty much everything that you find annoying about this game can be blamed on skills. I made a video a year ago defending skills, and ever since then, Konami has made it their mission to make me look stupid, completely changing their design philosophy on skills, giving pretty much every deck a superpowered skill to the point where a deck can't really be competitive without a super powerful skill. Where does that leave all the decks that don't have skills? And what about the decks that are really good without skills, but still need a skill to compete with other skill decks? Well, hey guys, I've got a solution. Our 6K Championship series has now completely banned skills, so you don't have to deal with the window shenanigans, since it isn't actually a card in the game without skills. You don't have to deal with guaranteed board breaking. You don't have to deal with absurd pluses. Both you and your opponent have to use your cards to get the dub. If you'd be interested in a format like that, let me know in the comments, and I'll make a video helping you to start playing. I'm actually going to stream this week's 6K Championship right here on YouTube and on Twitch, so if you want to join the tournament, the link is in the description, and you don't want to miss out. So make sure you subscribe, follow, and turn on notifications so you can be there. Trust me guys, this is absolute peak to watch. It really reminds you of the good old days of dueling. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Have yourselves a good one guys, and I've been Undead from Team 6K, signing out.
Hey, why they gotta hate on me? I done got me 250,000 views and they still saying they low key. They ain't wanna come work with the kid, but I'm flexing with Zay on beats. How they ask for a spot at the gym, but they leave all the weight on me. I don't ask them to wait on me. They would ask where they gon' be with a song if they wanted the Weatherman. I ain't asking to pay no fees. She was homeless and needed a spot. I ain't ask her to pay no lease. I ain't ask her to say no please. I ain't ask her to make no cheese. Scream fake, but it ain't on me. Got clean so it ain't no streets. Why green if it ain't no keeps? Brought cream so it ain't no beef. My team say it ain't no chief. My demon they hang on me. They seemingly ain't no peace. I seen him, he ain't no beast. For real.